What is going on, Trade Game team? I'm here to drop another video for you real fast. I'm going to drop this video to help new traders out. Of course, if you're an experienced trader who's been trading for a long time, this video will probably not be for you, but it should be entertaining nevertheless. Those of you with experience, you understand this. Now, this, if you look back, this is from a while ago. However, as a service provider in the Forex market, I go around and I check out different services. Some people are pretty much giving me access to groups, and when I go and I check the groups, it's just for educational purposes that I check these groups. It's just to see how people interact with the customers. And I'm gonna break down this whole signal service thing and can you be profitable using Forex signals. Okay, so that's the title of the video, and I'm gonna explain how this works and if you can or cannot be profitable using signals. As you can see in front of you, the screen, this is from a video that I was currently working on. I have been working on this video for a couple of months due to the fact that I'm gathering a lot of data, doing a lot of research, and just checking, because the thing is, I'm not here to slander or get caught up in Forex drama. And there's a sector of YouTube where people expose traders and stuff. I'm not into that. I'm just here to try and give you information based off my experiences to help people who are in this market trying to learn Forex, because you can waste a lot of time with a lot of this stuff, and this is a prime example here. And I'm going to give you the good and the bad, because there's both. So let's break it down. Okay, so can you become profitable using signals in Forex? Yes, you can. Now, is it likely? It depends. More than likely, it's not likely, and I'm going to explain to you based off this picture. If you look at this picture, this is a group that I was in. As you can see, the name was Bird Out. You may be able to kind of figure out the name. I'm not here to slander anybody, so I don't want to like put businesses out there. Just use, your head, do your research, do your due diligence, and just make sure that you're dealing with the right people. Okay, so let's talk about it. Okay, so I've been going to various groups. I've been testing out signals. This was a live account, live trade, real money. And there was this group I was in. This person had over 3,000 members, paid members, and that was amazing to me because that's a lot of money when you break it down. I think the person is charging $50 a month, and I think $300 for a lifetime. Now that's not going to tell you who it is, because a lot of these people do this. But I saw this service and I said, all right, let me check it out, because I was developing services for my own website and my own business. So I said, let me check it out. So I decided to check it out. I've been trading on this account with these signals for months, so I have tons of proof, tons of research, tons of data, and I came to the conclusion that it's not profitable. And I'm going to explain why signals are not profitable, and actually why you shouldn't even use them. And you can, but it depends on where you get them from. So let's talk about this group. This group is a Telegram group. I'm gonna let you know now, Telegram is not the best place to get signals or to really learn Forex, even though you can, because I'm sure there's people out there that are going to say, I'll learn how to do trading through Telegram. That's fine, but the problem with signals are not that they're good or bad. It's that if you don't know how to trade already, you're not going to really understand what you're doing. So you'll take the signal, you'll learn how to put it in your MT4. More than likely, you'll probably be using a mobile phone, and you'll input the stop loss and the take profit at the sell target, right? Or the buy target, right? And when you do that, the problem is that you have to be able to catch the signal at the right time when it's sent. Sometimes they send the signals to you and the trader's already been active. There's a lot of groups, this one in particular, when they send you a signal, by the time you input the input, they're already talking about in profit. A lot of these signals, if you check the numbers, they're 20 pips apart from the entry. Let's be honest, if you don't know how to get 20 pips on your own, you should learn and wait. You should wait and learn. And that's just it on that, because a lot of these signals are going to tell you to take profit. Now, the problem with the signals is the quality of these signals. You got to understand something about this from a business perspective, right? If a person is giving out signals and you sign up for the group, the problem here now lies in they are under pressure to now produce trades. If there's no trades in the market, you can't produce a signal. So this is where you have to be careful as a person who's using signals, because the person providing them to you may be forcing signals out just to keep up with the demand of the service. So if this person is promising 5 signals a week, depending on what they trade, if they trade a lot of pairs, that they're studying a lot of different things, it depends on how much distraction there is on the person's trading. how can they produce this many signals consistently all the time? It's possible, but it's very dicey and risky, and it also means the quality could be funny. So you have to keep these things in mind when you take signals. Now, on this video here in particular that I'm working on, this chart right here, if you read it, you look at it, there were about 2 NAS cells that came out. I'm going to make a separate video about this, because this is really for people to watch the video or listen to the audio, so I don't want to talk too much about the visual, because I'm going to make a separate video breaking down what happened with the signals here in this group. But I want to make this video in particular to tell you guys that if you're learning how to trade, you're better off wasting your own money than taking signals. And the reason for that is, depends on the person. Now, if you're in a good group and the people who are taking the signals are there, they're talking to you, they're actually responding to you, they don't have enough people in the group that they can't get to you, it's too noisy, it's too many followers. Like in a group like this with 3,000 people, how can this person actually take time to explain the signals to you? So you just have to keep turning them out, you have to keep taking them, hoping you catch them. This person's not trading during one session, you may not be able to catch the signals. Now, what happens if the signals are coming out 7 p.m. and you're waiting for London? What happens if you work? If the signals are coming out at 1 a.m., you just miss most of your signals. Now, this person here, or this company here, this business, they have to keep turning out signals in order to make sure everybody's happy. So if you keep missing the signals, they have to give them out sporadically throughout the day. Now, the problem with this is you're going to get bad signals in that batch, because no one wins all the time. And if they are, something's wrong. So if you're getting a bunch of signals, more than likely, some of those signals or majority of the signals will not be good. Good traders don't really give out a bunch of signals like that. They can, and they can be profitable, but it's unlikely. So just keep in mind, the reason that these signals are bad is, one, you have to make sure that you understand the analysis of the signal to understand if it's worth taking, because it could be a signal that they're just giving out to provide signals, to say that they're giving out signals. A lot of groups give out maybe 3, 4, 5 signals a day, and out of 3, 4, 5, they'll probably profit big on 2 of the signals, and the other 3 will hit stop loss. So they're usually not in favor of the TPs. They're in favor of the stop loss. A lot of them may hit TP1. Now, if you're going for TP3, you have to understand the analysis on these trades. A lot of these trades do 1 stop loss take profit. From what I've seen, a lot of them do 3 take profits. They usually give you 3 positions where you might want to get out. Based off your own analysis, you'll know which one is the right spot. A lot of times with these trades that I've noticed, TP3 is unlikely. And when it is likely, it's because of a trend, which if you know the trend, you should be able to see this on your own. So I'm not going to keep talking and make this video super long, but I want to break down that if you are in a signals group, you have to understand that the best thing to do is learn analysis. Don't rely on these signals to make you rich. Don't think that it's going to be any shortcuts in Forex. It's not. None of this stuff is going to get you there rather than learning. So let me just warn you now, before you spend money joining these groups, just spend that money on probably a mentor that actually has time for you. Somebody that has time to actually sit there and talk to you directly. If you're in a signals group and you see everybody taking the signals and they're talking and they're active and they're explaining these trades, they have analysis, then that's different. That's probably more likely something you want to do, because then you can actually learn why the signal was given, if the signal was good, how that person came to that analysis, and then you can further draw more information from the trade and then figure out how to do that yourself. But if it's just some numbers in the screen and you start punching them in, just keep in mind that is more than likely not going to get you where you want to be, because then you're taking shortcuts. Listen, I've been there, I've done it. Like, how did Jay-Z say? No, hold it that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. Okay, so let's just say I'm the Hova Forex. I did it, I tried it, I did it for a long time. In the beginning, I tried every stinking scam and scheme, and I don't mean that in a way like scamming people, but any little stupid shortcut to try and get money in this market, I tried it in the beginning. In my first 6 months, I was getting courses for free, all the dirty crap. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you guys, because some people want to look squeaky clean. Look, I had the pirated courses, and a lot of the courses, don't get me wrong, that I probably watched 2 courses, and when I did, I actually went and paid the 2 people. One of the courses I got pirated, and I'll say this now, it was Pip Society. I'll say that name here because I kept hearing about M's and W's, and I said I wanted to learn what that was. So somebody in a group had a link, and I just happened to, it's not like I went looking for this. Somebody in the group had a link, and I said I felt bad because when I clicked it, I saw who this was, and I said, oh, I heard about this guy, and then I watched the course, and I felt bad. I felt really guilty that I watched it. So what I did was, once I got done watching it, I felt like there was some useful information in it. So I turned around and then I purchased the course, and I actually messaged him and told the guy. I was honest with him. I don't even know if this guy knows that I did this, but I was honest. I was like, hey, I came across your course, and I just sent you a payment. And then I joined the Facebook group, and I was just checking out the customer service because I wanted to see how people interact with their with their followers, because I have software that I sell, and I want to see how people interact, because I feel like a lot of people have so much followers they cannot interact with their people. And I won't get into that because I don't want to talk about anyone in no kind of way. So what I'm going to say is that when I got the course, pretty much I paid them for it because I felt bad that I had it for free and I ran into it. And that's when I noticed that some of these groups, the people are trying to like really get shortcuts, free indicators, free robots, free courses, free books. All of that's fine if you're learning, but at the end of the day, you got to understand, sometimes when you get these free things, you're missing some of the stuff that is the reason you pay for it. You may be missing certain little things. Like, I remember this one course that I just mentioned, it had the indicators. And when I got in the Facebook group and I saw the real indicators, I laughed because whoever bootlegged the course had bootleg indicators. And it was funny because I'm like, how do you have bootleg indicators too? Like, people go so far to try and like shortcut and cheat in this market when all that's going to do is prolong you from getting better at trading. So that's why I'm like, I did all of this, man. I tried all this nonsense, and I'm telling you guys, it's not worth it. If you're going to do that, just sit down and learn from somebody and just keep learning and trying until you get it right on your own, because all you're going to do is prolong the process of you getting to the profitable side of the market. So I'm just telling you because I spent so much time doing all this, and I said, man, now I got to spend a whole bunch of time realizing what I did wrong and getting it out, and just pretty much just getting it out your system. So when it comes to these signals, you can get profitable taking Forex signals. However, it depends on when you're getting them. If the person is sending them out like through a Telegram group and they're not really responding, there's no way to reply other than to just look at the signal, you can't trust that. This particular person here, they have a free group and then they have the paid VIP, which you see FX VIP. And when you go to the free group, they're posting trades that hit TP1 and then back up into stop loss and saying that was a winning trade. Technically, if you put TP1, it was a winning trade, but your overall analysis was wrong because before it hit TP3, it hit your stop loss. Now, somebody that doesn't understand trading is going to sit here and say, hey, what do I do? You're going to probably hit TP1 all the time and think it's a good trade, and then when you start learning analysis, you're going to realize, oh, he's only giving me 20 pips a trade. Then you're going to start realizing, oh, that's not that hard to do, and then you start figuring all these things out. Bottom line is, by the time you figure all that out, you could have just learned how to trade on your own and wasted your own money. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It depends. If you're in like a nice group where everybody's chatting, usually like in a Discord group or something, then it's a little bit different. You could trust it a little bit more. But for this group, these Telegram groups and these Facebook groups where people are just popping out all kinds of information out of the side of their face, and you guys are sitting up there waiting for the next piece of little post or the next little signal to come out to really try and be profitable. I understand that hustle. You can try it. You can probably make a couple of dollars, but understand overall the quality of something like that will probably not benefit you. So can you make money taking Forex signals? Yes. But I just gave you the parameters under how you need to be in a group where you can actually understand why the trade was taken. Hopefully you're learning why the signal was given. You're understanding and getting a proper analysis. That's profitable in a way that you can trust signals. If it's another way where you're just sitting up here, just, having your phone alert you with some numbers, stop loss, take profit, and it's on a pair that you don't normally look at, you don't understand how it moves, and you're just taking trades, and they're sending out 2 to 3 trades a day on this pair, you're probably going to get cooked. My guy, my girl, you're probably going to get steamed, okay? So let me put this out here now because a lot of people don't talk about this. And when they do it in a way where it's not really breaking it down like I am. And I just want to honestly break down, all Forex signals a scam. Yes, they technically are, but you can still make money if you have the right parameters and when you take the trade. If you're just getting alerts from somebody who claims that they're great traders, you need to get access to those groups, and you will see that they're lying, because a lot of times the free group is going to do what I just told you. They're going to hit 20 pips, and then back up to stop loss and say that was a winning trade. So you won't know the real results until you actually get the full trade breakdown and you see it on screen like I'm showing you. These two trades right here, TP3, never got hit. Stop loss. This person right here, it was so bad they kept hitting stop loss. You see it's a stopped out. This person got stopped out so many times that they quit for the week. And I'm like, that's crazy, because think about it. You have people who pay monthly. How do you quit 2 weeks in a row, Monday, Tuesday, for the week? And the people who pay just lost half their money that they spent. So this is why I tell you, be careful with these type of services, because they're no good. And the quality will probably be not in your favor. So at the end of the day, even though you can make some money, if you take every single trade that comes out of there, you're probably going to end up negative. Every group that I went in and took every trade I was going to make videos exposing this. I said, let me expose these groups. And I said, no, you know what? That's not the kind of thing I want to come on YouTube doing. So I'll just give topical videos explaining certain things. This right here, these Telegram signals, be very careful, because the person is under pressure to produce these signals to you. So in the process of doing that kind of business, you have to understand quality is affected. So if you see a person giving out 5 signals a week, 9 out of 10 times, maybe 2 or 3 of them will not be good, or they'll hit the TP1 and then back up the stop loss. So you got to be careful. You got to walk on eggshells. If you don't know analysis, you shouldn't even be taking these kind of trades, because that's literally you gambling. So if you go take a trade and you don't understand why the signal was given, and you can't look at the chart and understand the analysis for why that's being done, then pardon me, you need to really just not even trade at that point. You need to learn how to trade or go to the casino, because you're literally doing the same thing. No difference. So take it from me. Don't bother if that's what you're looking for. Maybe you can find a group that teaches you how to trade, and in the meantime, they show you the trades that they're taking. And you can take signals like that, I think, because that person's taking that trade themselves. You're actually in the group with them seeing it. You know, you're like, okay, they're showing you, he or she is showing you why they took the trade. You're understanding now the analysis. You understand the market. You're learning why that trade is being taken. That's completely different. But these type of services that you see on Instagram and in Telegram, where they're just popping out numbers and they're promising you a certain amount of pips every day and week, and trust me, just think scam. No, thank you. Or if you know somebody, get access, or y'all get a group and y'all all come together and pay for the service and check it out for yourselves. Because I'm telling you, I spent a good 6 months to a year checking out a lot of these services just because people gave me access to them, and they're not worth it. They're not worth it at all. So do not waste your money on that. Please don't waste your money. As you can see, this was a live account, this was real money, and this was a bunch of losses. And if you read the comments in the video, the person decided to rage quit trading, and this is a person with over 3,000 subscribers paid for this service. So that's 3,000 people getting jacked off by a bad service. And that's why I made this video here. I hope when I make these type of videos, you people are sharing these videos, you guys are understanding, because a lot of us who know how to trade are like, whatever, because when you get to a certain point, you think it's good for people. But there's people out there that really just need money. They're hurting, and they want to learn how to do this, and they just want to make money. And should you think it's funny? Should you like let them suffer? Because a lot of traders do that. They learn to trade and just watch everybody suffer. Let's save some people from the fight. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm making these videos, because it's ridiculous, man. It's totally ridiculous. It's just horrible what goes on, man. And yeah, it's just pretty bad. So I'm gonna end this video here. I don't want to make it too long. I gotta make another video, and that's it, man. I mean, I'm gonna start uploading these to the podcast sites. You know, we're gonna be putting these on Spotify and Anchor and iTunes and all of that. I'm in the process of working on that. Please join the Discord. I'm trying to build a community over there. Right now, it's like hardly anybody getting in there, but that is a safe place to trade. And you can actually talk to people and interact, and you can understand why trades are given. I give analysis on trades that I take. Last week I was a little too busy to jump in and do it, but it's going to be a normal thing for me to like put an analysis of trades that I take, especially when I do like breakout trades that are over 20 pips. I usually post those, because the small little scalp trades I take, I don't really post that because anybody can really do that. Doesn't take much to figure out when a candle is about to go in one direction for 20 pips. Pretty easy. The market gives you a couple of those every day, and I don't feel like that's worth really me posting, unless it's like me wanting to talk about making a bunch of money off a quick scalp. And I'm not knocking that, because if that's what you do to make money, great. That's what you should be doing. But me, you know, I like to show swing trades, intraday trades, things like that, like where it's a good amount of pips, not just a bunch of scalping. But so right now in the market, scalping ain't gonna hurt because the market is doing a lot of stuff. But it's trending in a certain direction, so it's easier to do. Anyway, I'm babbling at this point. Let me get out of here. Do remember join the Discord, like I said, and we will be uploading audio clips to the podcast sites. Everything will be in the description. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and share the videos and warn people, because like I said, if you're in those Telegram groups and those Facebook groups where they're giving out people's indicators for free, be careful, because a lot of times those indicators are missing certain programming templates and stuff, and they're designed that way on purpose. Some people have licensed software, they take the keys out and they give it to you. When they take the key out, the software is not actually programmed the right way, the algorithm is not updated, and your robot's trading against you on purpose because you have to get the algorithm from the creator, and it gets messy out here. And a lot of people who trade think because MT4 is a basic program that this is all simple, and that's not the case. And it's actually the case. You're getting screwed, and you're getting even more screwed because you didn't buy the proper stuff. You went and got it for free. You may have an ebook that's missing certain pages, is missing certain offers. You may have a robot that's missing the proper algorithm because you brought it bootleg. You might be in a signals group because the person is telling you they're getting 20,000 pips a week, when that's actually not the case. They're stop loss in most of those trades, but because TP1 for 20 pips gets hit and then it backs up all the way in another direction, they're out there falsely claiming that this was was a profitable trade. Technically it was, but this is you getting caught in the middle if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, so I did what I can on this topic to just warn you guys. Yes, you become profitable off Forex signals, but you're better off just learning how to trade on your own. Okay, that's the overall answer. Join the Discord group. Like I said, the trades that I take with other people that I think are very quality high trades, I usually post those. I'll post some kind of video in there if I don't post it on YouTube, and that's going to be a place where I post a lot of analysis, and hopefully I could get you traders that are good traders that also come into my Discord and do the same thing. I want to build a community there of traders that are, you know, here to help people, not just, you know, trade and keep it to yourself. Because let me tell you, I wish somebody would have came and got me the 6 months that I was sitting there losing money trying to take these signals while I learned, not realizing I was better off taking that money and just paying somebody to teach me. Honestly, because if you're gonna waste money, you're better off just paying somebody to show you. But I'm out of here, man. Let's end this here. Salute. Peace.